Hello, my name is Inés Lozano and I'm a teacher and researcher at the Department of Applied Linguistics in the School of Design at Universitat Politècnica de Valencia. Today we're going to talk about how to use gestures in a presentation. Now, let me show you the goals of this material, which are two. First, to provide a general overview of how to use gestures in a presentation, and second, to outline the main types of gestures you can use in your oral presentation. So, in this regard, the content of this material will be the following. First, an introduction, then an explanation of gestures you can use in your presentation, mainly focusing on illustrating and narrating. Then we'll move on to how to use gestures in your presentation, the basic rules, and we will finish up with some conclusions. So, I'd like to just challenge you with some food for thought. Do you notice a difference when you have a speaker who uses gestures and one who doesn't? Imagine in a talk or in a class, a conference. Okay. Do you use gestures in everyday communication? Do you think we use gestures every day? Okay. What do we use gestures for? And do you use gestures in your presentations? Let's find that out. So, first, let's look at some gestures you can use in your presentations. And first, I want to talk to you about narrative gestures, which are used to indicate the development of the action and your speech. So you can use narrative gestures to organize the content of your presentation in the introductory part, for instance. Like I did, the content of the presentation would be A, B, C, and D, for instance. You can also use narrative gestures to indicate the order of a sequence of events, first, second, third, fourth. You can also use narrative gestures to outline the points you will say in each slide. So you can say, as we see on the slide, I will be dealing with A, B, C, and D, or A, B, C, and D, or A, B, C, and D. Okay? So those gestures articulate the structure of your presentation. Other types of gestures are illustrative gestures, which emphasize the importance of a specific item in your presentation. So you can use illustrative gestures to point at relevant features of those items, and often abstract concepts benefit from the reinforcement provided by gestures in order to seem easier to understand to the audience. So let me give you an example. Say that you're talking about a box. Say you're talking about a box. Say you're talking about a small box or about a big box. So how about the box is far away, or far away, or is up there? All those gestures are used to point at features that will make your communication so much more efficient. And it's really easy to use. You only have to be aware of which concept or features you want to highlight. Now, how do you use gestures in your presentations? The basic rules. So let me give you some tips. First, please keep your hands at the level of your torso. Your gestures should not be down here. Your gestures should not be up here. Your gestures should stick to the level of your torso because it's close to the face, and that will make the gestures a lot more efficient. Also, keep your gestures balanced. Don't make them too wide. Don't make them too small. Just make them enough so that they keep communication going. Use open hands rather than fists. Sometimes we're nervous and we tend to be tense, and tension results often in clenching of fists. However, open palms are a lot more welcoming than fists. Also, you can use your arms to put and emphasize elements of your slides. You could say here or there, or here or there, as we see on the slide, so that you can do using your gestures. More. You may use gestures to connect with your audience and create a sense of community. You can make this gesture. So we are in here in this together. Or when you do this and I do that. Or what do you think? Make sure that there is a link extended from you into your audience. You can also, you should keep your hands relaxed perform gestures that keep the speech going. So for example, you're not talking particularly about a box or about a round ball, but you're just saying that this is an interesting point, or that we should both make sure this is fine. Caution, however, do not overuse your gestures. Gestures in a presentation should be used with a communicative purpose. Don't just gesture for the sake of gesturing. Make sure all your gestures have a meaning, because misused gestures would lead to distraction, and we don't want that. Conclusions. So finally, let me wrap up. Gestures are extremely powerful tools to reinforce the verbal part of your presentation. Narrative gestures are used for structural purposes, and illustrative gestures are used to emphasize concepts. Narrative and illustrative gestures should both be used in a careful and meaningful way, aiming at supporting the existing verbal language in your presentation. Thank you.